All right, our first question says, for the fraction 3/8, do the following. First, they ask you to express the fraction as a decimal. So what we need to do is go to a calculator. For part A, we can go to a calculator and say 3 divided by 8, and the calculator will give us a decimal. So in Math 143, we're not going to expect anybody to do any long division by hand. We're going to let our calculators and Excel and our technology do this job for us. So I'm going to bring my calculator up, all right, and we will say 3 divided by 8. And we get 0.375. Now, in part B, we are asked to round the decimal to 2 decimal places. So let's go over what that means. What we're going to do is cut this decimal off, and we're going to cut it off after the second decimal place. And I'm going to draw a little yellow marker after the second decimal place. And the reason I'm drawing the mark this way is to show that our answer should have this many decimal places that I've underlined in yellow. Now we have to decide whether to round up or round down based on the number that comes after the mark. Now, if the number after the mark is from 0 to 4, we round down. However, if it is from 5 to 9, we round up. Now, we can see that the number inside the green box is a 5, therefore we will round up. So what that means is the number to the left of that goes up by 1. Therefore, our answer is 0.38 if we want to express it to 2 decimal places. Now, to change that into a percent, there's one more thing we have to do for part C. We just say times 100. So now I switch back to the calculator. Still have my answer in there. And I will say clear first and say 0.38 multiply 100 and press enter. And we get 38%. And so that's how we go from a fraction to a decimal to a percent. Now for Math 143, the important thing to ask ourselves is how do we tell the computer to handle this for us? And so what I'm going to do is open up my copy of Excel and show you how to automate this in Excel. So I'm going to zoom in so we can read. Now our fraction was 3/8. Now to tell Excel to do math, we have to start with an equal sign. And that's located next to the backspace key on your keyboard. Then use the slash key to do division. So we will say in Excel equals, to tell Excel that math is coming, 3. The slash key is located in the bottom right side of your keyboard next to the shift key. We're going to divide by 8 and press enter. We have 0.375, which was the same as what we got previously. Now Excel can round our numbers for us without us having to concentrate too hard on it. To round in Excel, we go to the number section on the toolbar. So do you see this section of the toolbar that's right above column D that says number? we want to first click on the number we want to change. And then after that, we're going to use the increase decimal or decrease decimal buttons. I'll show you where those are. So we click first on the number we want to change, and underneath the number section, we have a button with some zeros on it that says increase decimal, and another one that says decrease decimal. Now we could hit increase decimal a whole bunch of times to give us as many as we like, but we only want 2 decimal places. Therefore, I'm going to click decrease decimal until I am down to 2. And I have 0.38. Now, one more thing. To change to percent, Excel can do that for us as well. We're going to use the percent sign button in the number section. So now, once again, click on the number you want to change first. Then once again, click the percentage button. So I click the 0.38 and then the percentage button. And this reformats my decimal as a percent, so I don't even have to do the multiplication anymore. I just tell Excel I want percentage, and Excel converts it for me.